Caleb Cox winning.
Paul Cooksey gets an escape. 2-1 now the score. About 30 seconds left in the first period over there. Miller in on a shot. Cooksey catches him in a front headlock, but he'll sag out of it. Yeah, we're going to get another stalling on Paul Cooksey. It must be the second one. They just gave Miller a point. Paul shot by Miller. Paul Cooksey drops down to a leg right at the edge of the mat, and they're going to give a takedown to Paul Cooksey. It'll be tied up at 3 with 1 second left in the first period.
Keith Graham of Sedgwick County Fleming is up 3-0 in his match, going against Hargrove of Buena Vista. Graham, a senior, 38-4. Hargrove from Buena Vista, 27-16, is a junior.
Going to be Miller's choice, and he chooses neutral here in the second period. Shot by Miller. Cooksey catches him in a front headlock, trying to pull him down, and right at the edge of the mat again, Cooksey's going to drop down to a leg, but they'll go out of bounds. Miller in on a good shot, has a leg cross-faced by Paul Cooksey, and that gets dumped to his hip, and Miller's going to pick up the takedown. He'll go up 5-3 now as they go out of bounds.
There's an escape for Keith Graham. He goes up 5-0 over Hargrove. 1:43 left in the second period. Buena Vista wrestler in the blue singlet with some red and white stripes. They go out of bounds. Sedgwick County, I'm not sure what you call that. Kind of some silver and black, I guess. They go out of bounds. We're doing Hargrove for stalling. He's going backwards. Next up for the Beat Diggers will be Arnoldo Maltos Garcia. And at 160, that's at 152. Jaron Peterson will be going at 160. And then Andrew Guzman will finish off for the Beat Diggers at heavyweight.
Paul Cooksey gets an escape here in the second period. The score is 5-4 now in favor of Garrett Miller of Bennett.
Graham was going to get a takedown, go up 7-0 on Hargrove. And he did that with about 2 inches of toes inside the line.
Garrett Miller in on another single leg on Paul Cooksey. They're right at the edge of the mat.
Graham's trying to set up a spladle, and over goes Hargrove.
Paul Cooksey gets taken down again by Garrett Miller here in the second period. He'll be down in his match 8-4 now. I don't know where the other point came from. I don't know if Paul Cooksey got dinged for another stalling call.
Not sure whether Graham's got a banana split or a spladle, but it doesn't look comfortable there for Denver Hargrove as time winds down here in the period.
Looks like a spladle.
But I don't know how he's keeping his shoulders off here. I guess they're up on the stomach of Keith Graham. He picks up 3 more near fall. He's up 12-2.
Paul Cooksey gets another escape. He'll be down 8-5 going into the third period, and he'll choose down.
Okay. Graham up on top here in the third period. Trips Hargrove down. Got a little grapevine in there working on the far elbow. Trying to Turk Hargrove a little bit there. Just pinched down now. We get a stalemate. We'll have Carson Reese of Akron up. Then he gets undefeated Bo Piper from Paonia. It'll be our first 145-pound match.
Yeah. We're at about a minute 18 in Paul Cooksey's match as Garrett Miller gives him a free escape. And it'll be 8-6 the score. Paul Cooksey still down in his match. Getting close to a minute. Garrett Miller really bulling into Cooksey.
Keith Graham working from the top on Hargrove of Buena Vista at the big 12-2 lead. He's trying to turk him over. Double grapevine in, goes up on the head, now restart.
Garrett Miller going to take Paul Cooksey down again. It's 10-6 with 40 seconds left in the match.
A little stoppage here between Graham's match from Sedgwick County Fleming. He's up by 10. We're going to stalling point. That's going to Graham. So
Paul Cooksey will get an escape. It's 10-7 now, but we're within 5 seconds of the match being done. And Paul Cooksey is going to end up losing his match 10-7.
That's a bummer. We got a little conversation over on mat 3 in Keith Graham's match. Hargrove's set in the center. The wrestlers are ready to go.